Hello. Yes, you've tapped on this. Uh huh. That's exactly what you've done. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Maybe you don't know what show you're about to watch. So let me go ahead and help you all out with just a little bit of a intro. Oops. Aha. Aha. That's right, kids. It is a Wednesday morning, and we got to talk about something. We do. We got to talk. Shit's not right. Oh boy, is it not right. Lord, what are we doing in this goddamn country? And why can't we seem to get it right? Huh? What's going on? The puck is going on, boy. Huh? Huh? What do you say? Huh? Let me get a greet thingy. Let me give the intro again, because a lot of y'all didn't hear it the first time. I don't really know how else to start this show other than saying America has lost its goddamn mind. America has lost its goddamn mind. Just out in the open, mud bud. Just out in the open. We just, you know, who who gives a shit? Oh, the Constitution. That dated old thing. You know, we normally just roll it up to smoke weed on. The hell are we doing over here, yo? What are we doing? I I I had a show all planned out. We was gonna talk about something goofy, you know, how South Korea has now retaliated by telling uh, English teachers over in South Korea, if you ain't got the right shit, you got to get out. Like you got to go. You got to get the f up. Like I'm serious. I'm not bullshit. Look it up. I'm not bullshitting. I'm not bullshitting. I promise you, I'm not bullshitting. Look it up. Look it the f up. South Korea has said, if you were over there and you were teaching anything other than what we told you to teach, you got to get the F out. You got to go. Goddess May's court date, final court date is today. Hopefully. Hopefully. Goddess May, we got you. We got you. You got this. You got this. I was going to talk about that. I was going to talk about the fact that every time something comes out more about this Jeffrey Epstein shit, you watch as the entire Trump administration turns into those delicious garlic pretzel knots from Domino's. I was going to talk about that, but no. Much like everything else in my life, shit changes. It changes immediately. It changed fast, and I can't even believe I got to say it. Oh, I do see Nana J over there. Love you, Nana. That's my Nana. So, man, I'm going to get into this shits early, okay? I'm going to get into this shits early because we got a U.S. sitting senator from my home state that basically gave up the goddamn game. If you are a member of a marginalized community, a historic marginalized community, not you white people that think snow capybara equals I got to call Martin Luther King because I feel I've been racist against. Nah. If you are a member of a marginalized community, I need you to watch this show extremely closely because it's going to tell you how NYC Playboy's in the building. Playboy, what's happening, brother? It's going to tell you exactly how they view you in this country. If you are a white woman in America, you might want to listen to this because it's also going to tell you exactly how they feel about you. And that means the white men that you were procreating with, having children with, falling in love with, all that other good shit. A U.S. sitting senator said something so goddamn white supremacist, I cannot believe he said it out loud. So let me go ahead and get into the shits early. All right, look, we get into the shits early. If you know a Coonesian, that means somebody who is from a historically marginalized community who kisses up to these people, tag their ass in this show. Find them, send them this show. Because today, I'm about to put paid to the Coonesian. Coonesians are not going to like me at the end of this show. And my lack of F's is disturbing. Let me go ahead and get with the shits early. Godzilla -1, inhale. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all. The ships at sea. Welcome to a Wild Wednesday version of The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. My designation is the Brutalist, leader of the Villains Guild. I am better looking than your old daddy. Your mom would tell you this, but there's a lot of money riding on your father's death. And your mama don't want to be without that money. I wouldn't either. I mean, I'm good looking, but I ain't give up millions of dollars good looking. I don't know what y'all talking about. Playboy. Hey, if your mama gonna get that dough, let your mama get that dough, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, I'm trying to help. One time for the one time, one time for the one time, one time for the one time. Always in our hearts, Bricephalus the cactus. Get your C's, turn them sideways, raise them in the air, and acknowledge your coffee bean. OCB, 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 OCB. Why you got your hands up there? Pat yourself on the back. Give yourself a high five. Love on you, some you. The Coffee Beans. And today is one of them days you absolutely 100% gonna need to love on you. Because I'm telling you right now, this is, wow. Holy shit. So, as you all know, today is Wednesday, and that means today is, what the hell? I hit the button. Why? I had to do doubles. Actually, no. Today is Wednesday, and that means it is Wednesday. The day where we ponder questions, looking for answers in all the wrong places. Now, was that a Kenny Loggins, was that a Kenny Rogers song that I just said? Did I just say that? I think I just said that. Ladies and gentlemen, throughout my 53 going on 54 years of life, I have always lived under the impression that America doesn't like me very much. They don't like where I come from. They don't like how I was raised. They don't like the circumstances in which I exist in this country. People call it, you hate America. No, I'm very critical of America because I know America is always critical of me and anybody that looks like me. Can't be black and opinionated, you're uppity. Can't be black and angry, you're a stereotype. Can't be black and sexual, you're falling into a stereotype. My hair, black women's hair is always judged. Their bodies are always judged. Black men are always monsters and beasts before we're ever able to be men and women or men. Black gays are hated on. Black theys are hated on. So I understand it is a trade-off. I make America what it is. And in return, America gets to tell me to kiss their ass. So I have never been under the impression that, oh my God, this is the greatest country on earth. Oh my God, America's nuts smell like freedom. I've never been that person. Morning, Jay Thomas. So with that being said, what I am about to read to you is really going to bother you. But I need you to lock in. Because no matter how bad it bothers you, please understand it bothers a whole bunch of other people 10 times worse. This comes from today's Slate magazine. And it's in their politics section. A senator just unapologetically declared the U.S. a white homeland. Let me say that one more time. A U.S. senator just unapologetically declared the U.S. a white homeland. America, he says, isn't an idea, and it isn't for everyone. By Joshua Shanes, September 5th, 2025. So that actually was last week. My bad. Sign up for the Slate newsletter. You can get it. Let me go ahead. This is how the story begins, or this is how the piece begins. On November 19, 1863, Abraham Lincoln delivered one of the greatest speeches in American history, the Gettysburg Address. It opened, quote, 407 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Everybody remember that. One of the greatest speeches ever, Abraham Lincoln. On Tuesday, on Tuesday, remember this was the 5th. On Tuesday, Eric Schmidt, the junior senator from Missouri, declared that Lincoln was wrong. Quote, what is an American? This was the question Schmidt posed at the 5th annual National Conservatism Conference in Washington. His answer is that the nation is fundamentally not based on the idea of equity or freedom or any other ideal, nor is it accessible to people of all races and religions. It is fundamentally, he told an assembled crowd, a white homeland. The white Europeans who settled America conquered the West, quote, believed they were forging a nation, a homeland for themselves and their descendants. He said, they fought, they bled, they struggled, they died for us. Mind you, this is all Eric Schmidt. Don't get mad. Hey, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. This was junior senator from Missouri, Eric goddamn Schmidt. Don't get mad at me. Don't be trying to tell me it's my fault. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Know what I mean? He said, quote, they fought, they bled, they struggled, they died for us. They built this country for us, for us. America, in all its glory, is their gift to us, handed down across the generations. It belongs to us. It is our birthright, our heritage, our destiny. If America is everything and everyone, then it is nothing and no one at all. But we know that's not true. America is not a universal nation. Him said that. Hey man, don't get mad at me, dog. I got nothing to do with that. Wasn't me. I ain't say it. I ain't say it. For anybody get ready, oh my God, Thomas Bishop, you're being a race bait, traitor bait of the traitor bait, baiting traitors with the race fish. Like, I don't, Don't give me this work. It ain't my weight. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Oh my God. What in the hell is going on with TikTok today? You know what? TikTok, y'all ain't got but a couple of times. Apparently, I've been disconnected from TikTok. I don't know what the hell is going on. Anyway, I'm going to continue because YouTube's over there popping. The implications of this vision are serious. This is a repudiation of our Constitution and the core of a national identity that includes all of its citizens. It means that to be American is not about citizenship at all. What is American? Schmidt asked. It is a white person. I don't even. How do you answer that? How do you answer that? How do you answer that? How do you even answer that? How do you even answer that? How do you answer that, ladies and gentlemen? Somebody explain that to me. Somebody explain that to me. How do you answer that? Why? Do you know what that means? I want you to think about what that could possibly mean. Listen, TikTok, I'll just stop the damn thing and start over again. Do you understand what that could possibly mean? I'm going to continue to read because America is a white homeland that organically binds together white people of their past, present, and future, and its policies must be guided to their benefit if they are to succeed. Quote, a strong, sovereign nation, not just an idea, but a home, belonging to a people bound together by common past and shared destiny. Schmidt makes it clear that the problem of immigration is not that people violate the rules or that the rules are not enforced. It's about immigration per se, about non-Europeans stealing the birthright of the descendants of America's original white Christian settlers. This includes German settlers like Schmidt's ancestors. Okay, we got it. We got it. TikTok, I understand. Yeah, great, fantastic. I've already shut this shit off. Shut up. I'm gonna have to reboot this whole goddamn computer now. You know what? I don't care. I'll do it. Let me reboot that computer, this computer, so I can continue to talk through this camera. Oh, that's why. It has an update. 'Cause why not? You know. This includes German settlers like Schmidt's ancestors, a group at one time considered non-white, but not the black slaves who built much of the country and whose roots here largely predate his own, nor countless other ethnic groups who have made significant contributions to this nation. Quote, we Americans are the sons and daughters of the Christian pilgrims that poured out from Europe's shores to baptize a new world in their ancient faith, he said. Quote, our ancestors were driven here by destiny, possessed by urgent and fiery conviction, by burning belief, devoted to their cause and their God. Michael Pruitt, I've always been in an abusive relationship with TikTok. Always. Now that I ain't on TikTok, I'm about to puff. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a sitting senator, a junior sitting senator from my home state. The home state of Harry Truman, who after World War II integrated the United States military. Oh, this also means I'm off the radio too, so y'all might get some spicy language until all of this shit gets rebooted. So what Eric Schmidt basically said to me, to my uncle, who was a Vietnam vet, to my father, who's a World War II vet, is fuck y'all. Eric Schmidt basically just said, thanks for coming, now get the fuck out. Thanks for coming, get the fuck out. That's what he did. And if you go and find this story, what you're going to hear is a lot of people try to fix that. Oh, well, it's not really what he read. Hey, update, Chaos. I got to update my damn computer. Annabelle with the $5 super chat. Someone want to inform old boy we live on stolen land. Thank you, Annabelle. Annabelle, I ain't even got there yet, but I'm going. Eric Schmidt, junior senator from Missouri, looked me in my face and told me, thanks for coming, fuck off. Here is my question. Here is the pondering question for Why Wednesday. Why now? Why now? Why now? If you are a student of history, you understand the contributions that minority groups in this country have made. You understand it, you appreciate it, because it brought you to where you are today. Why now? Why is there such a push to bring us back to this glorious time that never fucking existed? Can somebody explain that to me? Can somebody explain this shit to me like I'm a 4-year-old? Why is there such a push to go back to a time that never existed? Y'all understand most of this white supremacist shit is coming from people that only got this white supremacist shit from movies. Like, this makes me want to dig up John Wayne's bones and stick my dick in his eye. I don't know if I'm the only one that thinks like this. Chaos might, because Chaos is Mr. You ain't leaving out here with all them jewels and shit. He's also Mr. Hey, John Wayne, you ain't gonna rest in peace without my dick in your eyebrow, like my dick in your skull. Like that would be him. DJ, not DJ, but Chaos would be that dude. And he'd be calm as shit with his shit too. He'd be like, hey, John Wayne, you ain't gonna rest in peace without my penis in your skull. He damn sure would. Y'all know Chaos. Y'all know Chaos. That man would, he would do it and his facial expressions wouldn't even change. Listen, Chaos would do it and his facial expressions wouldn't change. Plot line from the musical Cats. These Supremos are trying to wish in their regime. Exactly. This is what I don't think the white or Caucasian or European majority who have terrorized people, that people from different ethnic groups for centuries don't understand. You don't get to simultaneously terrorize us and have us build your shit and think we're not going to share in the proceeds after you've terrorized us. SZ's like, dating time, Thomas. Dating time, Thomas. Let's get this money, baby. Stick your penis in John Wayne's skull. We get this money, baby. But that's the problem. This is why teaching true history is so goddamn important. This is why. Because if we don't, like if we don't teach it right, the Eric Schmidts of the world win. Listen, their idol, he declares, is Andrew Jackson. Their trust was in the Lord, but their cause was not necessarily more righteous. They destroyed the Native Americans, he claims, because they were superior in strength and perseverance. Are you... This is Eric Schmidt saying this. This is a fascist vision of natural selection favoring the group with racial and cultural superiority. And that I continue. Make no mistake, this is a revolt against Lincoln, a revolt against the idea of a nation built on the proposition that all men are created equal. Quote, America is not just an abstract proposition, he repeats over and over, clearly referencing Lincoln. The left, he asserts, is, quote, turning the American tradition into a degeneration ideological creed, an ideal literally stripped of its racial foundations. It is stealing the country from the, quote, real American nation, the Pilgrims, the pioneers, and the settlers who, quote, repelled wave after wave of Indian war band attacks to build this country. Quote, it belongs to us. It's our birthright, our heritage, our destiny. You are out of your goddamn mind. You are out of your rabid ass mind. You have fallen and bumped whatever fucking head you had. You didn't win with superiority. You won with the fact that you didn't wash your ass and gave these people smallpox, stupid. You have fallen and bumped your fucking head. Yo. You don't wash your ass and you keep your penis in farm animals. You come over to a place where nobody's ever done any shit like that, and you go, ah. Next thing you know, smallpox. We were superior. In not wash, they used chemical warfare before anybody used chemical warfare. The fuck is wrong with this idiot? Our birthright, our heritage, our destiny. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. Eat all of this dick. Fuck out of here. I'm going to try to tone down the spicy language when I get on the radio. But I'm going to keep this show going. I don't give a shit. You are out of your motherfucking mind. We were superior in fucking farm animals eating rats and not washing your ass but once every 6 weeks. Shut the I want y'all to think about this. Imagine how bad, like you going someplace. You standing in line, you on the bus or whatever. And somebody has body odor. Like you can smell 3 different types of body odor on one person. You smell corn chips, which mean their feet stink. You smell nut sweat, which means their balls stink. And you smell their underarms, which means their underarms stink. You are afraid if they turn around and breathe on you, you're going to be like, now imagine that multiplied by 100,000, and you are Native American seeing this shit for the first goddamn time. We have to tell people to sneeze in their fucking sleeve so that they don't give you the influenza. We got flu shots now, but back in the day, that shit was knocking out whole goddamn cities. Oh shit, it's the influenza update. Ah! Your birthright is not washing your ass, but every 6 weeks. Your heritage is fucking pigs and sheep. And your destiny is to give everybody some form of the brand new bubonic plague. Native American. I have to remind people. Native Americans taught these people how to wash their ass. You're so I'm manifest destiny. Bitch, a native man had to teach you how to wash your ass. Hold on a second. Thought I had to bust off on somebody. Thomas, you found the kryptonite to white people. Hygiene and soap. SZ! God! And this is what happens when the functioning non-practicing whites realize that the non-functioning this is what happens when the functioning non-practicing whites get around their non-functioning practicing white family members. Y'all start to realize, hey, yo, we really ain't shit. Like, y'all know that one cousin that smell like ass? Literally, he smell like ass. But my question comes back to this. Why now? Why now? Why now? What is fueling the rise of ideology that these people's grandparents went to war and stormed the beaches of Normandy to get rid of? Why now? Listen, hey, Charmaine, I once saw, because everybody loves those, they love those shows where some bitches only washing with water. That ain't clean as shit. Like, dog, you just. You just move the underarm funk to your hip. What are you doing? That shit ain't. You gotta scrub. You gotta. Big ass bar of soap. Yeah. But again, why now? Why now? Why now? Why now? What is fueling this bullshit? We can say Donald Trump. We can say Donald Trump. We can say Donald Trump. But that would only explain away the boldness. It wouldn't explain away the mentality. It would only explain away the boldness. It would not explain away the mentality. It's like, what is fueling the manosphere right now? What is fueling the manosphere? You can point at Andrew Tate. You can point at Kevin Samuels. You can point at Fresh and Fit, but it's bigger than that. It's deeper than that. Why now? Why are men rejecting the idea of even attempting to be better human beings in order to be able to attract women? Why now? Why now? You can point at the suspects, but you still have to deal with the underlying issue. And the underlying issue is this. Why now? What is bringing this about? We have reached a point now where all of it is performative. I'm going to say it that way. To me, all of this shit is performative. To me, all of it is performative. I'm back on the radio, y'all. So now, spicy language must go away. To me, every ounce of this shit is performative. Because there's some dudes running around here, and I'm going to just say it. Hold on to your hats. There are some people who call themselves the superior race because they have superior genes that can't even fit in a regular pair of jeans. Somebody stop me when I tell a lie. Y'all seen that one dude, the one whose stomach hangs lower than his dicky do? The one that's got the AR-15, but he's like 600 pounds of nothing. Like, imagine if you chewed 2 whole packs of Bubble Yum bubble gum. Now imagine if you let that bubblegum have a weapon. That's what the hell he looked like. That's your birthright? That right there? That's your birthright? That's making America great? That shit? There's some people right now that got rental teeth. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I'm not gonna lie. Some of these people, come on, man. Come on. Gingivitis is whooping that whole ass. Gingivitis is beating the brakes off their ass. If you've been on TikTok for a hot minute, y'all know who Pepper is. Pepper's that doofy ass white woman that wants to be a racist, but she ain't even superior. She's not superior to the white woman in the frame that you buy at Walmart. Like, bitch. What are you talking about? What are you speaking about, ma'am? What? What exactly what makes you think? Hi, my name's Pepper, and these are my earrings, and they're only for white people, bitch. Don't nobody want to wear them tablecloth colored ass goddamn earrings. What is wrong with you? Sit your monkey ass down. You are damn barking at a tree, bitch. You are barking at a redwood. Ain't no way in hell you out here with them plain Jane ass goddamn earrings. Hi, my name's Pepper, and I make earrings just for white people. And every black woman was like, okay, listen.
Oh, brother, whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip.
They care. If the birthright and heritage and destiny is for white European settlers or colonial settlers and shit, then how the hell do you explain Joseph Redden? Bro, man's an alcoholic. Can we just be honest? That man drink too goddamn much. But why now? Why now? What is fueling the rise of this bullshit? This idea that we're superior. We're the superior. We've done blah, blah. Bitch, you ain't done shit. You have not done. Okay. Hey, respect. I had to reboot everything. I had updates. All right. This is why I told y'all. If you got a Coonesian in your life, tag them and tell them to come watch this show. I'm going to tell you a secret. Are y'all ready? Are you all ready? Morning, thick and tired. I'm trying to make sure ain't nobody going to freak out when I do this. All right, so hold on. You ready? America had people on it before white Europeans showed up.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Sorry. Sorry. I know that hurt your feelings. I don't care. It wasn't like this shit was empty. There were like people and shit on it. If that hurts you in a place deep inside, what I'm about to say right now might hurt your grandmother. All right, everybody sip because I'm about to break some brains, and I know that. Hold on. The most famous house in the United States is the White House. The White House was built by slaves.
Ho, brother, whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip.
I know. I know some of y'all are out there mad as hell now, like,
He needs some milk.
I get it. I know. Y'all out here going, but it's true. I'm sorry. It's absolutely true. I'm sorry. The most famous house in the United States was built by black slaves. Hold on. I'm all about breaking brains. I know right now there's at least 10 Coonesians that just got mad at my black ass. They were like, Morning, Sinai. Hey, Hill, no, you ain't confiscating my goddamn soundboard, buddy. No, it will not happen, sir. All right, I'm breaking brains now, so this one, I don't know if I should do this. This one might hurt. I don't know if I should do this. I genuinely don't know. All right, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do it. All right, I'm gonna do it. Are you ready? Are you ready? The descendants of European settlers are not getting their ass out in the sun right now to pick fruits and vegetables. So they need immigrants. And a lot of those immigrants know all the words to La Cucaracha. I need you. Hey, whoa. I know. Wait a minute. Stop. I know some of y'all are ready to come find my ass and just. I get it. You were told that your great grandfather, Eurylitus Cornpone, built this land with his own hands, but no, those weren't his hands. Those hands belonged to his favorite slave, Johannes, and then it was passed on to a guy named Miguel. I get it. I know. I might get assassinated for that. But everything I'm telling you is absolutely true. This is why I'm asking, why now? Because quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen, everything I just told you is common knowledge. Everybody and their grandmother knows this shit. Everybody and their grandmother. Oh my God, I'm not directing people off of the goddamn platform, TikTok. Fucking jackass. Jackass, kiss my ass, you can kiss my ass. What I am telling you is not shocking. It's true. But what a lot of y'all would like to live in, this fantasy you would like to live in, is that it was your family that was breaking their back and breaking their souls to build this fabulous country. No, they didn't. Because the one thing European settlers brought over here to America, besides the Audacity Gauntlet with all 6 of the Audacity Stones, is laziness. I said what I said. Y'all know goddamn well y'all wasn't getting out there and picking no goddamn cotton. This is why the myth of the white slave is always funny to me. If the white people on the porch wasn't gonna pick no goddamn cotton, what the hell makes you think some white slaves was gonna do it? If you don't get out of here with that stupid shit. If it's too hot for Master Jim, what the hell makes you think it's going to be too hot? It's not going to be too hot for Cleophas. What the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? His ass on the porch, drinking mint juleps. Talking about, whoop. It's so hot out here. I do believe my skin's peeling. But y'all got all these mythical white slaves that somehow have vibranium suits so they can be out in the goddamn sun for 12 to 13 hours a day. Shut your dumb ass up. Don't shut your ignorant ass up. We had Eric Schmidt said, because a lot of y'all on TikTok did not hear me read this shit. Eric Schmidt, junior senator from the state of Missouri, said their trust was in the Lord, but their cause was not necessarily more righteous. They destroyed the Native Americans, he claims, because they were superior in strength and perseverance. Translation, you didn't wash your ass. You didn't wash your ass. How superior is that? Hey, I too could be superior if I walked around with my hidden mutant ability of giving you all the funk that I got on my body at this current moment and was able to push it in your face to where you got infantigo and shit. I'm superior. Dun 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 dun. Where's the music from X-Men? Body odor. Nut funk. Like, are you for real right now? Every time you move in them non-washed pants with no drawers and your ass cheeks is flapping, you all of a sudden you talk about we were superior. No, you were stink. That you weren't superior, you stink. You used the wrong S word there, Senator Schmidt. What is you talking about? But I go back to the fundamental question of the show today. Why now? Why now? What is it that is in the zeitgeist that is allowing these descendants of European settlers to start acting like that? Why now? And this is how bad it is. This is how bad it is. This has caught other white people off guard. Like, I get it. We all want to blame it on Trump. We do. But I've always said Trump is a symptom. He is not the goddamn disease. He is a symptom, right? So why now? What is the disease now? What is it that is causing this shit to happen right now? Think about this for just a second, and I'm gonna bring in the LGBTQIA plus community, particularly trans people, non-binary people, intersex people, and things of that nature. Let me ask you a question. Y'all don't think these people have been around here for decades? Yeah, y'all don't. Hey, AJ, you beautiful, beautiful human being. I love you. You don't think these people have been around here for decades? Do you understand trans people? Trans people have been here longer than some of y'all have been alive. The ones that are screaming about bathrooms and shit. You were swimming in your daddy's sack, and there were still trans people here. Like, why now? Why now? They've been here. Trans women have been peed in women's bathrooms for centuries. Trans men have been going to the bathroom for decades. But now it's a problem? Why now? What makes now so special? There is a part of me that wants to believe that there are these non-functioning, practicing white folk that believe that somehow if they don't stand up for the stupidest shit on the face of the earth in this country, they're somehow going to be left out of something. What is that what do you think they're being left out of? I'll give you a hint. Forward progress. I'm going to say something for the cheap seats. You can clip this if you want to and paint it around to your friends. Diversity is the only way America is going to survive. I said what I said. Without diversity, this country would fall apart. I'm going to say it again. Without diversity, America would fall apart. And I don't mean just diversity in human characteristics. I mean diversity in thought, diversity in ideals, diversity in the idea of what America is, what it was, and what it can be. They made a movie about this, A Day Without a Mexican. It's the name of the movie. You know what I mean? That was the name of the movie. A Day Without a Mexican. That was the name of the movie. Now, I've done this before, but I want all of these Johnny-come-lately, newfangled, white supremacist, white nationalist assholes to take a trip with me. Just take a walk through Mr. Bishop's neighborhood. But what we're going to do is we're going to take away every ounce of diversity in this country. Every ounce of it. So that means no Native Americans, no black folks, no brown folks, no Native folks, no Jewish folks, no gay folks, no Asian and Pacific Islander folks, no member of the LGBTQIA+. We're all gone. We're all gone. One day it's a wish. Y'all can Thanos our ass up out of here. Boom. America wouldn't last 6 weeks. The American apparatus would not last 6 goddamn weeks. It wouldn't. It would literally fall in on itself. Within a week, everything would crash. Within a week, everything would crash. You can't defend yourself because you have no more diversity in the force. So how are you gonna defend yourself? No one working the fields. No one working as cashiers. No one working as real estate agents. No one picking up trash. No one doing the things that you take for granted because there's a brown or a black or a gay or what have you face involved in it. This country would be dead. This would be a third world country in under 6 weeks. Yet for some reason, these superior gene European descendants want to believe that this is a white nation. You don't want it to be a white. I'm going to say this. Let me say this loud. You do not want this to be a white goddamn nation. I'm telling this shit to you to your face. You don't want that. You do not want it to be a white nation. You don't. This bitch would crash like the Hindenburg. And that's what brings me back to the question. Why now? Why now? Why now? With the way America is set up, I sound like I'm doing a Cat Williams joke. With the way America is set up right now, do you really honestly think this bitch could survive without diversity? Diversity of people, diversity of thought, diversity of ideas. Do you really honestly think this bitch could survive without it? No. No, it couldn't. So while you sit here and talk about the superiority of the European colony settlers and shit like that, please understand they didn't even do this shit by their damn self. They had help. Shit, dumb ass. Bitch, this place would be food. China would invade with like their reserves. They wouldn't even use regular troops. They'd just have a whole bunch of reservists. Xi Jinping would look and go, oh, they have gotten rid of all the diverse people over in America. It is simply a white country and it cannot sustain itself. Grab our reservists and tell them, it would be over. This bitch would be overran. They would take this hooker over so goddamn quick, it wouldn't even be funny. This bitch would be ran through. But people like Senator Schmidt want you to believe in this myth. And I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that myth has never went well for me. That myth has never went well for me. My wife is always telling me to use my voice, to speak out. And I will not lie, I'm afraid. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm afraid. It's not about being a tough guy on TikTok. It's about standing for something, even though you know for a goddamn fact you're going to be hated for it. I live in a largely conservative city, a town, where there's old money in this town. There's a lot of old money in this town, old white money. The last thing in the world they want to have is some loudmouth Negro with black fingernails and hoop earrings telling them, hey, without us, bitch, you'll die. It's not that I'm afraid of them. I'm afraid of my own power. I'll be honest with you. I am afraid of my own goddamn power. I'm not going to sit up and lie and pretend like I'm not. I am. I am afraid of my own goddamn power. I'm afraid that my words will start a revolution. But I'm now realizing more and more, I have to. I have to. But what I'm also realizing is so do you. Every single one of you. Every single one of you has to say something about this shit. Because Eric Schmidt is just telling some shit. He's saying something that a lot of these goddamn unsuperior genes having asses want to say. They want to say. Do y'all understand? They want to say this shit out loud. It has never. What has been the conversation around the N-word? Throughout all of social media, throughout regular media, what has always been the conversation about the word, about the N-word? It's not that nobody is telling you you can't say it. What they're saying is there will be consequences depending on where you say it and who you say it to. It's that word, consequences, that these people don't like. They feel like, oh my God, you called me a snow roach. That's the same as the N-word. Ayo, bitch. Ayo, bitch. I want you to think about what you just said. You said snow roach. You used that whole word, snow roach. But then you used the first letter of the other word. Which one is more harmful? Morning theme park. Like seriously, which one is more? Oh, for the love of, leveraging personal financial need. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. I am not leveraging anything. I haven't even talked about gifts. TikTok, again, and I want you all to know something. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, they are also guilty of of promoting this same bullshit that Eric Schmidt is talking about. Our social media is guilty of foistering this shit. Our social media is guilty of giving shit like this credence and wording. They are. TikTok can be the most popular social media app in the world, but it doesn't mean that it will not try to look out for its best interest. And what's the best interest today? Let's promote these right-wing dickheads who say shit like this, who say shit like what Senator Schmidt is saying. They're guilty of it. They are guilty of it. So is YouTube. So is Facebook. So is Instagram. Instead of them looking at this shit realistically and saying, wait a minute, this is misinformation. This is division. This shit right here that these white people are going through, this is disinformation. Because y'all know goddamn well there is no such thing as reverse racism. Y'all know that shit. I don't have to tell you this. I don't have to tell y'all that shit. That to say the words reverse racism is some of the stupidest shit I've heard in my entire adult life. Reverse. What? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. That don't even sound right. That's the stupidest Like, every time I hear somebody go, oh my God, you're practicing reverse racism.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
You out your goddamn mind. America is becoming very, very afraid of truthful conversations. If you can change the past, it's supposed to somehow make what's going on right now change. And I'm sorry, baby. Nah, it don't work that way. It don't work that way. Well, you're being a reverse racist.
Sean the non-believer. Sean.
You's a goddamn lie. Just because you want to go back in the past to change what you believe racism actually is, does not mean when you bring your ass forward, it's supposed to be the same thing. I'm sorry, no. Let me help all of you non-functioning, practicing whites with something. You don't get a chance to be the descendants of the people that invented the caste system called race in America and be a victim of it. I'm sorry, I don't care. And for everybody that wants to believe like what Senator Schmidt believes, let me help you understand something. This is going to hurt your goddamn feelings, and I don't care. I know you love your mama and papa. I know you love grandpappy and grandmammy. I know you do. I know you love your family history. But no, ladies and gentlemen, no. They were not these captains of industry. They didn't build a goddamn thing. If they were rich, they had slaves. If they were poor, they were working for the rich guy right next to the slaves. America wasn't some empty-ass place when y'all found this bitch. Christopher Columbus is a goddamn idiot. He is. Non-boat using son of a bitch. He didn't discover any goddamn thing. There were people here. And it didn't even show up here. There were native and indigenous tribes and communities long before you rat-eating sons of bitches decided to get on a plague ship and bring smallpox with you. I'm sorry, that hurts. I don't care. We got to stop this. This is where using your voice and where my fear comes in. I know these things. The this is I because I actually paid attention in school. I wasn't looking for a history that made me feel good. I was looking for the true history. Because by learning from the past can you actually affect the present and the future. What people like Eric Schmidt, people like Ben Shapiro, well not Ben Shapiro, what's his name? Nick Fuentes. People like him and people that think like that, what they want is to change the past and force us in the present to accept it. And I'm sorry, I won't. I will not. I will not. And I don't have to. I don't. One of the biggest frustrations I have with my Jewish brothers and sisters is this. There are people amongst you that hate you more than the people you think hate you. I'm going to say that again. There are people that are standing behind you that hate you more than the people you think hate you. They are right behind you. They are literally standing right behind you. They're the ones that are propping you up. Go, go, go. But what you do not realize is these people want you gone. They want you gone. Yes, world situations can color your ideal. And I get it. I get it. I get it. But you have to remember who you are dealing with. Some of the same people that are supporting Israel against the Palestinians are the exact same people that would have rooted for the funny mustache man. Not only would they have rooted, some of them have tattoos that will tell you that they do. Your enemy is standing behind you. It's not the people in front of you. It's not. I'm sorry. I get it. I try to tell my Asian brothers and sisters, they are setting you up to literally be their example of a good lapdog. You don't get a chance to be a human being. You don't get a chance to be a person with flaws and things of that nature. Nope, 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 nope. You got to be the perfect lapdog. Look, how come you blacks can't do what this person does? How come you browns can't do what this person does? That's disrespectful to you. That is disrespectful to you. I try to tell white women, European descendant women, do you really think that you're going to have this somehow equality if all of our brown asses ain't here, all of our black asses, all of our gay, do you really think these people are going to, these white men are going to give you equal footing? They gonna put their foot on your neck. And the more these people keep trying to find enemies and not thinking about the one behind them, the worse it becomes. That's why Senator Schmidt can say this shit. Because he ain't gonna face no backlash. He's from goddamn Missouri. Missouri right now, and I'm gonna be honest. I can say it, I'm a Kansas City native. Kansas City and St. Louis keep Missouri running. I said exactly what the hell I said. You have the cultural significance, the prestige, and things of that nature because of Kansas City and St. Louis. Think about this. Kansas City, St. Louis, and they're building an all-white enclave right by Springfield or some shit. Think about that. Kansas City, culture. St. Louis, culture. What's the rest of Missouri? We just gonna let an all-white town be at the bottom of the place. We be okay. Want me to sit up and lie? I'm not gonna lie. Do you want me to sit up and lie? I'm not going to lie. Eric Schmidt can get away with saying this shit because the majority of Missouri is filled with people that would have a white enclave outside of Springfield. Kansas City, St. Louis, and the rest of the goddamn state is a $10 house.
Your mama's still working in them $10 houses.
Do you think he's going to face any backlash in Missouri? Think he's going to have to go home and talk to his constituents? And them constituents is going to be like, hey, yo, what the hell? What was all that bullshit you was talking about? No. No, he's not. No, he's not. Same thing with Florida. Ron DeSantis' Build-A-Bear blockhead ass can do all that bullshit in the state of Florida because nobody is going to hold him accountable because it's goddamn Florida. It's Miami, Tampa Bay, and then DeSantis land. Like, come on, man. Donald Trump is sending National Guard troops into Chicago. I'm going to say it the way he thought it, and you're going to be mad at me, but I do not care. He's sending them in for the niggas. Somebody stop me when I tell a lie. Somebody stop me when I tell a lie. Because for 20 years, Fox News has scared every white person that watches that stupid-ass network that if you go anywhere near Chicago, it's murder by nigga land. He's not sending them in there for safety. He's sending them in there because there's black people in there. He don't like black people, and Fox News has been scaring white folks using black people for 20 goddamn years. But then you got Eric Schmidt talking about this is a superior, we conquered this land because we were superior. You out of your goddamn mind. You are out of your goddamn mind. America always has had to run on the sensibilities and fears of the descendants of these European people. There has not been a single thing that has not been done at the either behest or against white folk. Nothing. Nothing. I always say, unless you've had your rights, these so-called God-given rights, adjudicated in front of the Supreme Court, bitch, you have never faced discrimination. Never. That is the Supreme Court saying out loud a 9-0 or a 4-5 or whatever. Hey, you see them group of people over there? They deserve rights. The same shit you over here screwing up, they deserve the same thing. Treat them as such. Again, somebody stop me when I'm telling a goddamn lie. Somebody stop me when I'm telling a lie. It has always been that way. Always. We have always had to claw back some semblance of normalcy for people that ain't white. And we continue to do this shit to this very day. So why now? Why are people like Senator Schmidt saying this bullshit out loud now? Why now? We've all had to live under the whims of white men. All of us. And quiet as kept, that includes some white men. Blair Mountain. Blair Mountain. That's all Blair Mountain. Blair goddamn Mountain. The true history of the redneck. I was listening to something the other day. It was something on the Atavist magazine. They have audio versions, right? So they were talking about a town that was promoting their pro-America mindset. They were doing this pro-America mindset against Bolshevism, which is basically communism, right? And there was a group, International Workers of the World, IWW, who they called them communists. Communists. Do you know what was considered communist to them? A livable wage. Safe working environments. An 8-hour day. You see, what a lot of you pro-America, anti-communism people don't understand is there is a difference between communism and socialism. It was unions that got you an 8-hour workday or a 40-hour work week. It was unions that got you holidays off and weekends, right? So in this town, they saw that these IWW people were there. And I believe, and I had to go back and listen to it, but I believe they lynched one of them or a couple of them. America has always had a problem with any ideals coming from the left. The left side of our political discourse has always been a problem for the larger, writ large American society. Now, why is that? Because one of the things about those left-leaning policies is that they include everyone. 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 Any left-leaning, liberal, democratic, whatever you want to call it, policy includes everybody. Everybody. Now, is there racism over there? You're absolutely right. Is there sexism over there? Of course. Is there homophobia, xenophobia, anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, transphobia, and ableism on the left side of the political aisle? You goddamn right there is. But even in that, when these people fought for the rights of all, they goddamn meant all. And America's always had a problem with that. Make no mistake about it. The KKK is a conservative movement. They're trying to conserve the idea of white superiority. That's what they're trying to do. White supremacists in America are not progressives. They're trying to conserve the ideal of white superiority. The problem is, without the diversity that makes this country run, what the F are you conserving with your dumb ass? What are you going to conserve if there's nothing here to conserve? What is 15% of nothing? What is 25% of nothing? What is 100% of nothing? Rob Mello in the building, Villains Guild. What is 100% of nothing? You see, you need that diversity to make this bitch run. But you cannot be the masters of it, because the other aspect of it is autonomy. When people ask me, am I pro-life or pro-choice, I'm told them I'm pro-mind my own goddamn business. I'm pro, I don't have a uterus, so I don't have a choice. That's not a catchy, cool slogan for me. It's the truth. Every morning I wake up, I look down, I got a pair of nuts. I got no uterus. So what the hell? Why would you ask me a question about some shit I ain't got? Like what? Thomas, you better have an opinion about some abortions. Excuse me?
Gentlemen, which brings me to my next point. Don't smoke crack.
Why should I have an opinion about some shit I ain't got nothing to do with? I love getting into uteruses. I don't own one, you dumb son of a bitch. So my answer may sound cool and edgy, but it's absolutely true. I don't have a uterus. So whatever opinion I have, good, bad, or indifferent, is meaningless. Mind your own goddamn business. Autonomy, ladies and gentlemen. Autonomy. Well, you want a trans woman peeing in the bathroom with your daughter? Hold on. First off, that would mean I'd have to know that that's a trans woman. And secondly, that would also mean I'd have to know that this trans woman is going into the bathroom to harm my child. And then it would hinder on whether or not my daughter's in there taking a dump. So rather than getting through all of that, I'm pro mind your own goddamn business. No, autonomy, ladies and gentlemen. What you eat don't make me shit. I'm sorry. Hold on. For all my functioning non-practicing whites, there's one you can use. What you eat don't make me shit. What you eat don't make me shit. It don't. Because you have autonomy. Your life is your own. Your destiny is your own. Your choices are your own. Why is it my responsibility to police your shit? And ladies and gentlemen, that is what diversity brings into this country. You don't get to superior your ass over me. You don't. Your life is a dumpster fire having sex with a carcass of a dead raccoon. And you want to tell me about my goddamn life because you think you're superior? Man, if you don't eat my dick, what the hell is wrong with you? You out of your goddamn mind? No. You're not superior, sir. Your pale ass skin is not the standard on which I base my goddamn life. If you don't in your mouth, the fuck is wrong with you? If you got two legs and you need help standing up, and people help you, how you gonna tell them, I'm superior at walking than you are? Bitch, I had to help your dumb ass get up. If you don't sit your stupid ass, shut your dumb ass up. That's why I never understood those podcasts, bro. A woman better submit to me. She better submit. You just learned what an eye boogie is. That crust in your eye, you just learned that a buildup of that shit, when it falls out like the asteroid from Armageddon. If you don't... What the hell a woman gonna submit to you when you got crustaceans in your nose? Same thing, fam. Same goddamn thing. Well, I'm a white man in America. I'm superior to all you other people. You can't even go outside without sunscreen, bitch. What are you talking about, sir? Sir, excuse me. Sir, hey, Playboy. You so superior. Stand out in the Arizona sun for 8 hours with no sunscreen. Good. 8 hours. Stand your ass outside. You look like boiled shrimp. The hell is wrong with you? And that's the part that pisses me off about what Senator Schmidt is saying. It is why that question of why now is so relevant to me. Because we've known this shit okay, I'm 53. I'll be 54 in December, right? So let's give myself 5 years. As a 5-year-old, I start to learn these things. So we'll go what? 30-something? 40-something? 49? 49. 49, right? Right? In 49 goddamn years, some shit has been known to me simply by being alive and viewing shit. I knew the little Caucasian friends that I had did not need a pick or one of them Afro combs. I knew that. I knew that. They also knew I didn't need one of them bristly brushes. That shit ain't gonna do nothing to this hair. You out of your mind. Okay, that's just by being alive. At 18, when I went to basic training, I saw some of my battle buddies out there frying. Okay, bivouac was a little bit different for me than it was for them. Know what I mean? That 12-mile ruck march we did, some of them boys was out there needing that sunscreen. We had a medic out there giving out sunscreen. They never gave it to our black asses. I mean, okay? The reason I can tell all these black guys are like, I got me with a white woman. Yeah, I'm leaving these black. The reason I can tell them there's nothing special is because I've been with white women. I mean, they open their legs. It's not a sparkly. It's not like a 4th of July parade explode. There's none of that, dog. It's like, come on, man. Come on now. Like, be. I sit up and tell them I've demystified the white coochie. Ooh! Because I did. I did. I'm not going to, oh my God, a white girl wants to give me some. Ah! No.
Shun the non-believer. Shun.
Mind you, these are all observations that I have made as a grown man living my life. Okay? There are some people right now living in some places with trailer parks and meth labs and shit like that that will call themselves superior to me, and I will look at them and laugh right goddamn in their face. I'm the superior white man, bow down. Bruh, you are Wilford Brimley's worst nightmare, diabetes. And you want to talk to me about superiority? No, bitch. Now, do I think I am superior simply because I'm black? No, I don't. No, I don't. I think I'm superior to a lot of people. Number one, because I'm smarter than them. Number two, I'm better looking. Sorry, I ain't. Sorry, I woke up. Everybody else is effed. Because I woke up. That's how I feel. What I don't understand about people like Senator Schmidt, what I do not understand about them, is that some shit you can see just by being alive. Some shit you could simply understand by being alive. And listen, I'm going to talk to all of my functioning non-practicing whites. Everybody, just all of you functioning non-practicing whites, come here for a second. Tell me you haven't seen somebody that called themselves the superior race and you didn't laugh in their goddamn face. Don't lie. Don't lie. Don't lie. Do not lie. Tell the truth. Tell the truth, shame devil. Tell the truth. Listen, everybody else, everybody else, say nothing. Say nothing. This is for the functioning, non-practicing whites. You have seen a video or watched a audio. You have caught a movie. You have seen a rally or whatever. Some of these people that's like, I'm not the superior. I am the superior. And you looking at them with their open-toed shoes and their harpy feet. And you're like, bitch, if you don't sit your goofy ass down with that bullshit. You know damn well you've seen some of them. You know, damn it, I'm gonna tell you something. Me as a superior white man working hard while they give the welfare to these black folks. And you looked at them and been like,
Boy, if you don't get
again, argue with your mama, don't argue with me. I'm not the one saying, ain't nobody else saying it. These are functioning, non-practicing whites that are telling you this. They're telling you this. This is the problem with this mentality. This is the problem with right-wing conservative ideology bullshit. This is the problem. This is why you need leftist ideals. This is why you need ideas of diversity. Because if you don't, you're going to have some of the stupidest, ugliest, ran through looking sons of bitches talk about how superior they are to people that work 10 times harder than they do. And then they have the goddamn nerve to put their belly do old ass out there talking about I'm superior. Bitch, you're only superior in the fact that your drawers can fit 2 of me in them. Sit your dumb ass down. Shut your dumb ass up. This man literally said, let me go back. I got to go back to this part. This part had me breathing hard. A strong sovereign nation, not just an ideal, but a home belonging to people bound together by a common past and a shared destiny. Then he goes in and says this bullshit. This is the bullshit he said. It belongs to us. It's our birthright, our heritage, our destiny. You are more than welcome to have a destiny jump on.
these nuts. Got him. Got him.
You know, wrap your mouth around my sack and shut the F up. What is wrong with you? It belongs to us. It's our birthright. It's our heritage, our destiny. There are some non-functioning practicing whites running around here right now that should have literally been swallowed. Oh, I'm sorry.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and
You should, come on. Come on. Don't believe me? Look at the First Family. Look at the First Family. To look at Donald John Trump, the 45th and 47th president of the United States. Tell me he doesn't look like this.
swallowed up? Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you
Fred would have been better off shooting off in a sheet. Give it to me, Fred. Color in a towel. Then you look at his children. Ivanka has to bear the sins of her father lusting after her. I said what I said. Don't even get mad. Find your mama and argue with her. Don't get mad at me. It's the truth. That's the truth. Ivanka has to bear the weight of being lusted after by her own goddamn father. Don Jr. is an ass cane addict. Like, Don Jr. should have been a Just Say No commercial.
Gentlemen, which brings me to my next point. Don't smoke crack.
That is a waste of jeans. The ones he wears, the ones inside of him, that is a waste of goddamn jeans. Eric looks like he has to go find his chin.
It's a Leopleurodon, Charlie. Magical Leopleurodon. It's gonna guide our way to Candy Mountain.
Okay? Eric walk around here talk. I ain't never seen a dude that tells somebody to take it on the chin and he ain't got one. What? Hey, Eric, man, you got to take that on the chin. That shit ain't funny. That shit ain't funny, B. That ain't funny. You know I ain't got no damn chin. That man got a birth defect. He has no chin. If you hit Eric Trump right now, you would only be hitting him in his neck. Po Tiffany, Tiffany is the child that time forgot, who also was lusted after by her father because he talked about, I don't know if she got. And then there's Barron. Barron is longer than the OJ trial. Barron is longer than seasons of Law and Order. Barron is the 5-hour version. He's longer than the 5-hour version of Apocalypse Now. Just long and dumb. That son bitch is one of the 2 towers from the Lord of the Rings movies. Those are the genes of the quote-unquote superior president. A guy who he himself is supposedly the superior genes from Fred and Mary. Y'all seen pictures of Fred and Mary. Come on, man. Come on. Fred came out of his mother's womb looking like knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Like, Fred, Donald Trump's daddy Fred looked like his first name should have been Ratso. That man, come on. Y'all seen pictures of Fred. Don't he look like he refers to money as cheese all the time? Well, I'm over here trying to get this cheese. Fred, we are literally about to have you sign $1 million deal. Yeah, I'm about to get $1 million smackaroos of cheese. Man, if you don't get your Ratso Rizzo acting ass on, go over there, Fred. Fred, go over there. Fred, get the fuck out of my face, Fred, before I smack the shit out of you. And Mary always looked like her hair is in the midst of the tunnel of the tornado that sent Dorothy's house to the Wizard of Goddamn Oz. So Donald Trump's genes wasn't even superior. But according to Senator Schmidt, these are it belongs to us. It's our birthright, our heritage, our destiny. Donald Trump only exists because Fred missed the right hole. I don't give a shit. You cannot possibly tell me that boy was planned. You can't tell me that. You can't. His daddy looked like Splinter with a job. Like, that son bitch looked like Master Splinter with a 9 to 5. Hold on, Tracina's on her bullshit again. Tracina, Eric personally is so foul. Personality so foul, his face is trying to eat itself. Hey, yo! Tracina on her bullshit this morning. You better leave it alone. You better leave it alone. But I asked the question again, why now? Why now? Is there something in the water? Is there something in the air? Do they somehow believe that going into this bullshit now is somehow going to make things better? Is that what this is about? I'm going to tell y'all, and I said this earlier in the show today. America ain't shit without diversity. America ain't shit without diversity. Y'all need us more than we need you. America needs the diverse voices and people more than we need America. And I think that is what is fueling all of this. I think that is what is fueling all of this. That's it. America realizes they ain't shit without us. They really aren't. Nothing. Nothing. If left to their own devices, without us, this bitch falls apart. It falls apart. Y'all ever find out, it's like, okay, I'll give you an example. Y'all know I love me some Godzilla films, right? Y'all know I love me some Godzilla films. So the new Empire comes out. And here you have the Scar King, who has a whip made out of a goddamn snake's bones. And at the end of it, he has a jewel, about that big, which controls the first Titan, which is Shimu. He controls her. But if Shimu wanted to, she could have froze his ass years ago. She was just conditioned to believe that she couldn't. And it took a combined effort from Godzilla and Kong to break that jewel for Shimu to finally realize, hey, yo, bitch, I'm Shimu. Who do you know who you talking to? Like, bitch, I caused the Ice Age. Who are you? With your little funky ass, your weird mouth ass goddamn orangutan. And what did she do? She froze that ass. I think these non-functioning practicing whites are beginning to understand that you ain't shit without us. If you don't believe me, look at the situation at the Hyundai plant down in Illabel, Georgia. About an hour and a half from me. This bitch is sitting out here bragging about it. I call that woman torn labrum. And I do it on purpose, and I will not change it. Goddamn right, I call her torn labrum. I know her name is Tony something, but I call her torn labrum. I'm an old vet. What the hell you gonna do? My memory ain't that great. What's that girl named? Torn labrum? So when y'all hear her name on Friday, and if you thought what she did wasn't getting no flag on the play Friday, you out of your goddamn mind. When y'all hear torn labrum, y'all know who I'm talking to. She's out here bragging about kicking South Koreans or getting South Koreans to leave. She's making every excuse she can. Well, now that shit is retaliated because now South Koreans are telling American English teachers and math teachers and shit, if you ain't teaching the right thing, you got to get out. You got to go. Who do you think will be hurting more? The South Koreans, because they have no more English and math teachers, or the state of Georgia, who may not have a plant up until 2027 or 2028. Who gonna hurt more? Who gonna hurt more? Do y'all see now what I'm talking about? These non-functioning practicing whites are now starting to understand something we should have known for decades. Bitch, you ain't getting all that glory and shit without us. What the hell? I'm sorry. You can hate it all you want. But without it, you're nothing. By 2050, the majority of this country will be either black or brown. It will not be white for the first time since the founding. These people are so afraid of retribution and revenge when in actuality, we just want to be left alone. But you're not about to stand over the top of us and we're superior. Do you know why the Patriot Front does what they do? They hide in U-Haul vans. They jump out of U-Haul vans. They have a little rally. They get together. We're white. We're better. Our country. Blah, blah. Then they hop back in the goddamn U-Haul van and drive off. Do you know why they do that? Because if they didn't have them goddamn masks on, and they tried to say that shit at their third shift at the 7-Eleven, somebody gonna smack the shit out of their ass. Hi, I'm the third shift guy. I work the overnights at this 7-Eleven, and I'm superior to you, black boy. And we looking at him like,
Got the brain ass to get ass.
bitch, you will get knocked the F out. You the superior third shift guy at the overnights at the 7-Eleven, and you talking about you superior.
Get your ass and hide the Bible if God watching.
I will knock you the F out and make sure that God can't see it. What are you talking about? But together, with masks on, they're all superheroes. We're the Legion of Doom. Ah! Bitch, you ain't superior. You're not. Y'all march in places where ain't people at. Y'all saw what happened to that goddamn group of Nazis when they tried to form up on a bridge that was adjacent to a black community. They got cream corn cracked upside their goddamn heads. It was cream corn candy mountain, bitch.
It's a Leo Pleurodon, Charlie. Magical Leo Pleurodon. It's gonna guide our way to Candy Mountain.
Out of your goddamn mind. They always, when them jackasses were in Florida, messing with those Jewish people trying to leave, I have never wished for a young Goldberg harder in my entire life. Like they'll pick on Mary Greenberg. Oh my God, you're intersex, you're not human, blah, blah, blah. Imagine if Mary Greenberg was like 6'3" and worked out a lot. Mary Greenberg would crack their goddamn skull open. Like, come on. Excuse me, what did you just say to me? I said you're not a real woman. And then she just uppercut the dog shit out of your ass. All you hearing from your brain is, and then when your ass is falling down after she done punched you 3 times and reset your entire brain capacity, they're the same way with their gun rights. 2 AR-15s going out on a date with them to Chipotle, that's American freedom. They got an AR-15 and 5 black guys also have AR-15s, all of a sudden call the cops. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Oh, Lord, the Negroes know about the Second Amendment. No! And that's what I'm talking about. These people are cockroaches. And what scares a cockroach in a house? The lights. The lights. Turn the lights on and watch what roaches do. They run away. They scurry away. Eric Schmidt can say this shit because he's in a state that is safe. Eric Schmidt would never say that in Kansas City at a town hall. He would get his goddamn jaw meat rocked. Now, mind you, he's the junior senator for the entire state of Missouri. Do you think he's going to a town hall meeting featuring black and brown people and saying that bullshit? Okay. There would be somebody in there going,
I'm running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Goddess Maeve has physical and legal custody of her 15-year-old. Congratulations, Goddess. About damn time. I mean, think about that. Hi, I'm Senator Eric Schmidt, and I said some shit in at a meeting with a bunch of conservatives, but I didn't mean it. Hey man, didn't you say something about your birthright?
I'm running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
You better sit your punk ass down. You better sit your punk ass down. This is why I said I'm afraid. Why is my gifting suspended? Why? Why is my gifting suspended? Again, TikTok, I'm going to say what Evan with 2 N's says. I'm going to say what Evan with 2 N's says. TikTok supports white supremacy. TikTok supports white supremacy. I know Dave wants to go to war with this bitch so bad. He really does. Ain't asked for nothing. I've literally not asked for a single solitary thing. But anyway, TikTok supports white supremacy. This is why I said I am afraid of my own power. It's not that I can't say these things. It's not that I can't say these things without using profanity or colorful language or things of that nature. It's not like I cannot talk about these things openly and honestly and truthfully. It's that I am afraid of my own power. I'm not afraid of these mugs. I'm not. I can take precautions. If you come up on me, there's gonna be some misunderstandings and furniture moving, or some you walk up on me on the right day, and you might hear. But I'm not. That's not what I'm talking about. I use the voice that I have to do stuff like this. Can I do more? Absolutely. Will I do more? Absolutely. But this isn't just about my black ass. It's about you. I need you all to understand that diversity is our strength. Diversity of thought, diversity of ideal, diversity of understanding, diversity of life. Morning, Mally. It is our strength. I told y'all yesterday it's about being human, making mistakes and learning from them. One of the biggest mistakes that America has ever perpetuated is allowing people who depend on the work and sacrifice of people to look like me, and they're brown, they speak Spanish, they are Asian, they're all of this, to stand without wiping it out. The Triple K should have been wiped out decades ago. Fox News is entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. I know way too many white folks who have gone to Chicago and enjoyed themselves. Didn't see any black on Chicago black. None of that shit. Chicago is not hell on earth. It is a city in the United States. And it is filled with all different types of people. Diversity. I say over and over, I don't say it for coins and I don't say it to kiss ass. I say it because it's absolutely true. Women are the greatest untapped power that the world has, let alone America. And it is my job nor my place to police what you do with the life that you have. It is to amplify And sometimes it's for me to sit my stupid ass down and shut up. I don't have to be, I don't have to declare my pro-blackness to love, honor, and respect black women. Even though a lot of people will go, well, when you're married to a white woman, what the hell I got to do with any goddamn thing? Diversity. Every day that you get up, every single day that you get up, you represent the best of what this country can be. Every day, you represent the best of what this country can be. You don't believe me? Magpie is inspired by you. Wolfie is inspired by you. Leggy Lady is inspired by you. By being diverse. In England, there's this Tommy Robinson character who basically is their version of a Proud Boy. This idea that the Muslims and this, that, and the third are overtaking England. Let me tell you something there, Tommy. Without diversity, there is no England. Without diversity, England is a failed nation state. If you don't understand what I am trying to say, think about it this way. What America wants, they may hate communism, but they damn sure want to be just like Russia. This pro-white country, pro-straight country, pro-Christian country. It's not. It is ran by a dictator. The people over there, do I think every single Russian hates America and they all think like Vladimir Putin? Absolutely not. I know too many people who have been to Russia. I know too many Russian people who do not like that man. And they are yearning for diversity of thought, diversity of people, diversity of lives. America has skated on this bullshit. That's why Senator Schmidt can say it. It does not mean you have to believe it. It does. Now, let me say it one more time. It doesn't mean you have to believe it. It doesn't. And again, I'm not saying this because, oh my God, you guys are watching my show, it's great, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not saying it because of that. I'm saying it because it is true. A lot of you wake up in the morning and you do not feel good about yourself. I know, I do it too. You don't feel good about the place that you live in this world. You don't feel good about your facial features or your sexual orientation or what have you. You don't feel good about those things. Because American society is telling you all of it is wrong. I'm telling you, or your life is wrong. I'm telling you what they're saying is wrong. You have every right and every responsibility to be as powerful, as beautiful, as strong as you choose to be. You have a responsibility to do that. Eric Schmidt's words only become prophetic if we do nothing. If we do nothing, then it does become prophetic. We do allow this small minority of racist white people to tell us what our lot in life is. We do allow this small minority of white people to dictate who we are, where our place is. But if we reject it outright, tell them kiss your ass. Tell them kiss your ass with both booty cheeks. If you do that, then you do something, you become something entirely different. You become something different. You become the diversity that this country deserves. America needs us more than we need it. We got to stop having this bitch tell us otherwise. We got to stop letting this bitch tell us otherwise. We got to stop. We got to stop letting America tell us what we're worth to it. When we know for a fact we should tell America, bitch, without us, ho, you gonna be one lonely $10 house ass goddamn nation.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
You out your goddamn mind. Your self-worth isn't judged by what America thinks of you. America's self-worth is judged on what you think of them, of the whole country. And be honest about the shits, y'all. Be honest about the shits. Y'all gotta be honest about it. Without us, what is this country? What is it? Whatever the hell Eric Schmidt believes this country was, it ain't the same no more. No, see, it done got a little bit, it done got a little bit diverse, baby. Woo! Soul music. Little bit of Spanish cuisine. Beautiful art. Beautiful art from Japan and Korea and China. The idea of faith and spirituality from the Native brothers and sisters. The idea of tradition from our Jewish brothers and sisters. And don't get me wrong, you can find all of this in every diverse minority group in this country. All of them. Without that, this country is a plain, bland nation that won't last a month. Do not let this country tell you what you are worth to it. Don't. I'm telling you right now, Senator Schmidt can kiss my ass. As a Kansas City kid, a former resident of the state of Missouri, a place that I've always come back to, no matter where the world took me, Senator Schmidt can kiss my ass. No. Senator Schmidt can really kiss my ass.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
You out your goddamn mind, partner. You can say that shit in a room full of conservatives and nobody will bat an eye. Say it outside of there. Say it in my presence. You're going to have to defend yourself, partner. And I don't mean physically. I mean, you're going to have to defend your shit. You're going to have to defend to me, a black man with from a lineage of strong black men and women. You're going to have to tell me how my ass should be beholden to the whiteness of this goddamn country. And I'm going to tell you something, partner, it ain't going to be fun. I will snatch your goddamn soul and stand on it. I will snatch your soul out and stand on it with my foot on your throat. And I will do it for every black person, every brown person, every native person, every Asian person, every Jewish person, every member of the LGBTQIA+, everyone who makes this goddamn country what it is and not what you think it is. I will be standing on the throat of your soul until I crush it. Diversity built this country. I've always said, I don't know why people suck off billionaires and millionaires like they're great. They wouldn't be shit without us. The people. They wouldn't be shit without us. So I'm going to sit there, oh, wow, Jeff Bezos is so great. Oh, my God, my nipples are hard. I tell you what, Jeff, come and tell me how great your ass is. And I promise you something.
I'm leaving here with something. I mean, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
I will snatch your heart out of your goddamn chest. Try me. That's why I don't give all that slobbering love to a bunch of goddamn millionaires and billionaires. Y'all kiss my ass, bitch. Without us, you ain't shit. Come in my face. Not pause. Yo, pause. Yo. Where'd that come from? Hey, yo. Abort mission, goddamn.
But I cannot see I'm legally blind.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
But I cannot see I'm legally blind.
Black Wings in the building. Stand in my face and tell me how great you are, Mr. Bezos. Go ahead. And I promise you, I'm going to look at your heart and go,
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
we are a diverse nation. I know, Amanda, I know. Amanda's like, sir. Oh no, Charmaine's at a big ass pause. Hey, yo! Literally having one of my best shows ever, and I had to hit that shit. Like, hey, yo! Hey, yo! Great damn show, and that's going to be the one thing y'all remember. Hey, yo! Wait a minute, Jay Thomas said rewind. Why?
Why?
Me get this back on track. I need you to look at your life right where you are sitting right now, okay? I need you to look at your life right where you're sitting right now. I need you to understand that if it's bad, you can make it better. If it's good, you can continue it. No one will stop you from doing it. And there is no reason that you can't. I try to give y'all love and words of affirmation every day because you need it. I told y'all this. This is not a secret. I give this to you because you need it. But I also want you to understand that in this day and time, not only do you need it, it is your responsibility to hold on to it. Because in this day and age, you're being told what your place is in this world. You're being told where you belong on America's totem pole of whatever. I don't care. I don't care. This show is not what it is without y'all. Okay, they suspended my gifting again. What the? Leveraging personal. Okay, you know what? I swear for God and for the white men. TikTok be on this bullshit. No, the bloopers compilation has not started yet, because unless Angry is doing something in the back room that I don't know about. They want you to believe that you're worth nothing. They want you to believe that your worth is only what some white man tells you it is. Reject that. Reject it outright. reject it in a way that sends a message. This show would not be what the show is without you. You noticed I've never restricted who it is that can come in unless you come in on some asshole shit, in which case you get this button. I do that because I want y'all all to know that there's never been one cup of coffee that has ever been made in the history of coffee, except for maybe Kofi Luwak, because we don't drink that shit that comes out of a cat's ass. We reviewed your live and restored your gifting. Yay! Shouldn't have took it in the first place. There's never been a cup of coffee in the whole world that has ever been made by one type of bean that did not come from different places on the vine. Coffee beans can be green, they can be red, and then they're, stripped out of whatever. You guys make the sound of coffee. Y'all make the sound of coffee. I don't. I'm just the guy conducting the whole goddamn show. I've told y'all before, the reason I don't have these loud-ass argument-filled lives on TikTok on this show is because y'all don't need that shit. It is early in the morning. Some of y'all are just getting up. Some of y'all are already up and out the door. Some of y'all got kids to take care of. Some of y'all got bills to pay. You don't need to be having the trans people in sport. Y'all don't need that shit. Y'all need somebody to make you laugh, make you think, make you mad, make you upset, make you sad, but make you feel hopeful at. And you need a place where you can come in and just be your damn self. Be in the comment section saying all kinds of crazy shit. If I see it, I'm going to say it. Because diversity is what makes this show. Diversity is what makes this show. I wouldn't be able to do this shit if it wasn't for diversity. I wouldn't. And I am one radio show on one internet radio station. I'm one live on YouTube. I'm one live on Facebook. I'm one live on TikTok. Imagine how many other lives, how many other radio shows on different radio stations are doing the exact same thing. Eric Schmidt is full of shit. He absolutely is. He is full of shit. Because without you, there is no America. Y'all can take this, clip it, whatever you want to do. I'm going to say it one more time. Without you, there is no America. Without the diverse seasoning in this bitch, America is boiled white chicken that will be devoured by a bunch of wolves in less time than it takes for me to say this sentence. The more you know about that, the better off you are. The more you know about that, the better off you are. Do not let anybody tell you otherwise. Don't. Senator Schmidt can kiss my black ass, my melanated, veteran, tax-paying ass. If you are a woman, do not ever let your head fall down because you live in a nation that does not recognize the fact that you can control every aspect of your life. If you are gay or a lesbian or bisexual or transsexual or non-binary or queer or gender fluid or whatever, don't you ever let anybody tell you you are a strain and a drain on this nation. You are doing everything that you have been put on this earth by your creator to do. And the only thing you have to do every single day when you wake up is be better than you were the day before. If you are a native or indigenous person, we, the diverse community around you, thank you every day for allowing us to be here. And we carry the shame of those who have taken your legacies from you. If you are one of my Spanish-speaking brothers and sisters, you are not a drain. You are the engine that keeps this country running today. It's just that a bunch of people that don't understand how to read that shit think otherwise. My Asian brothers and sisters, understand you are more than a model. You are a human being with loves, with hates, with stirring speeches high and living low. You are a human being, a flesh and blood person, and you are allowed to evolve any way you want. My Jewish brothers and sisters and my Muslim brothers and sisters, the ideals that Eric Schmidt is proposing will keep the two of you separate. You are both two branches of the Abrahamic tree. And finally, to my black brothers and sisters, my black gays and black days, America's hated us since the chains came off, baby. Nothing new under the sun. Nothing new under the sun. But what have we always been able to do? What have we always been able to do? Not just survive. Anybody can survive. But thrive. Persevere. Stand strong in the face of even the knowledge that we are hated for everything we are and what we can do. Let me tell you something. What's stopping us from continuing to do more? What is stopping us from continuing to do more? Laugh in the face of that danger. You already know you're hated. They ain't sending National Guard troops in Chicago because of crime. No, they send them in there for black folk. You know that. This is not a secret. This is not a secret. But you know what is? Everything we can do. And it's only a secret until we do it. We've had great thinkers. We've had great leaders. We've had stirring speeches. We've had a style and coolness. This is the way we've always been. We are stronger than the hatred we will get. We are stronger than the exporting racism that this country has always been famous for. We know we're not going to be accepted, and we don't give a shit. Why do we need to be accepted when we can create our own and stand in this melanated spotlight that we have made? To my functioning, non-practicing white folk, let me tell y'all something. This is on you. This is how you get them back. Everything I just said, you repeat it at Thanksgiving dinner, at Christmas, at New Year's. Anytime there's a family get together, the little barbecues and things of that nature, you don't let anybody in your family tell you what I just said ain't true, because you know better. You've seen, you've heard, you've read, you've watched. You know this country would be nothing without the diverse voices and faces and ideas You make goddamn sure people know that. Even if it means you're not the most unpopular family member at Thanksgiving dinner, walk your ass up in there and tell them otherwise. MAGA will only last as long as Donald Trump is alive. And then it will go away. But the disgusting nature that he opened up and allowed to fester, the same shit that's been around here since the founding of the Republic, it's time to stomp it out once and for all. And the frontline vanguard of that will be our functioning, non-practicing white brothers and sisters. We'll take care of the rest. You tell them. You be the herald. You be the one saying, do you realize without these people, we ain't shit? We'll take it from there. All we need you to do is open the door. Then we're going to blow the goddamn house down, baby. That's all we need you to do. You crack that door just a little bit, we about to blow the goddamn house down. Without us, there is no America. This shit, it doesn't belong to the Eric Schmidts of the world. It's not their birthright. It's not their heritage. Their destiny is still with us. And I will end this goddamn show. If you like what I'm doing here, like to help me, like to support me, things of that nature, think about becoming a Patreon. Patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. $3 a month. You can help me keep all this running. I am still looking for a manager so I can start doing more with my Patreon, including Patreon exclusive chats. Since my wife likes having me in the house at night, it kind of makes it really hard. But I do have weekends. Who knows? I might have one of those Saturday nights with the villain Patreon exclusive chats. We get on there, we just talk about crazy shit. So think about becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. Show is brought to you in part by Smooth California skincare products that will make you look and feel your absolute best. And remember, they are all natural. How's that eczema, Tommy? How's the eczema? Go to smoothca.online. Type in the villain 25 for 25% off of your purchase. Smoothca.online. This show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence, a celebration of the melanation. But remember, you don't have to be melanated to be a part of this celebration. Melexcellence.com. The show is brought to you in part by Rep Your Set, Rep Your Set, Rep Your Set. Something Black Made. Go to somethingblackmade.com. Check out some of the incredible clothing they have on their website. Also, Something Black Made is on TikTok and Instagram. Check them out. They're fantastic. Letterman's jackets for all you high school dropouts and more. And remember, Leather Jacket 2025. I might just do it. Within the coming weeks, I might just come in here with no shirt on, greasy, with a leather jacket on, some tight-ass jeans, and some work boots, and just get it over with. Because I know y'all have been out here drooling, waiting on the Something Black Made. I know y'all have. With the nipples, I know. It's going to be a hell of a thing if this show is done with me with no shirt on with greasy. Like, yo, this show going to go left. Let me walk my ass in here like I start the show, right, and I'm just playing music in the background, and then I just come from behind the curtain with a leather jacket on, greasy, baby Earl, and some coconut oil with a leather jacket on. Rock hard nipples. Am I getting suspended for a third time? What is going on with these people? I didn't even say nothing. Listen, I'm pretty sure Angry and chaos will show up at my house the next day to beat me to death. Like, I'm gonna knock on my door and I'm gonna go, hey, Angry. All I'm hear is, put a shirt on, Thomas. What's wrong with you? God damn, again with the bullshit. So go to somethingblackmade.com and check it out. And finally, this show is brought to you in part by W Energy. Go to w.gg, type in Thomas Bishop for 10% off of your purchase. You need some energy. You might as well go ahead and get it. W.gg. The Sound of Coffee Shop is up, it's running, and it's piping hot. Unlike greasy nipples. Hey, you know what? That might be like an alternative Thomas. Like, y'all got Thomas the Villain Bishop hosting the show this morning, right? But imagine if Greasy Nipples Bishop was hosting the damn show. I'd have to talk in like an exaggerated ass voice. Like I would talk about myself in the third person, like Greasy Nipples Bishop. Host the whole show. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been the Sound of Coffee. My name is Greasy Nipples Bishop. GNB holding it down. GNB holding it down. Angry know damn well he'd be mad as hell at me, but his ass would laugh. Angry would laugh like a mug. He's probably laughing now. Charmaine said she almost choked on her water. Damn, I'm sorry. Could you imagine that shit? A Flag on the Play Friday featuring Greasy Nipples Bishop. Yes, you are laughing, Angry. Shut up. I know your ass is laughing. Greasy Nipples. I'd even make a theme song for him. You just earned your own flag. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'd come in with my own theme music, some with a lot of saxophone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sound of Coffee. I'm your host, Greasy Nipples Bishop. Okay, so now my appeal, the gifting, again, see, you see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? That's shit I'm talking about. Let me end this goddamn show on TikTok before I go off and punch my goddamn computer. Ladies and gentlemen, what do we say every day? May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. Tonight on these Ghost Claw Productions radio airwaves, it is Heart to Heart with Pastor Clinton. She is a spiritual and relationship expert. She will help you get yourself in line spiritually and as well as in your relationships. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on these Ghost Claw Productions radio airwaves. Tonight on the Ghost Claw Productions radio YouTube channel, it is Rouse High Exalted. The show where four guys decide how high is too high. We ain't got there yet. We ain't got there yet. Although Dave shows up at every show. Dave shows up at Rouse's front door. We can't keep up with that dude. Dave always talking about, hey guys, come hang out and get high with me. Man, listen, I got shit to do the next week. The hell are you talking about, David? Why trying to do all of that shit? Listen, Dave shows, and when Dave shows up on Rao's front door, Dave has some of the craziest goddamn ideas I have ever heard out of a human being that high. Dave will go, all right, so check this out. So what we do is we put like 100 Twinkies in a big old thing of sweet dough, right? And then we roll it up. And then we put on top of it some cinnamon, and then we put like some icing or something, and then we put it in the oven and we bake it. And be like, oh, hey, Dave. Why are you out here trying to make a diabetes cake?
Oh, brother, whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip.
David, sir. You listen, I like my right foot. I really needed to drive, Dave. His ass be going in, he get to Rao's house and just be doing some stupid shit like, bro, I'm making a Twinkie cake with like 100 Twinkies in it. We're all gonna take a bite. Dave, do you want my blood sugar to blow out of my chest? What is wrong with you, sir? What are you doing, sir? And then me, angry, and Gambit had to sit there and look at him like,
Oh, brother, whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip.
we don't even say it. We just look. We like,
Oh, brother, whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip.
the hell, man? What shit is that? Dave. Listen. Dave stay higher than Giraffe Coochie. Then he get on Rao's and it's just, excuse me, fellas, I'm going right to Rao's front neighborhood. Be right back. So tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Ghost Claw Productions Radio YouTube channel. What is it that we say every day, kids? What is it we say every day? Do not let this country tell you that you are not worth more than you are. Do not let this country tell you that because you come from a marginalized community, somehow you should bow to something superior to you. The only thing that is superior, I'm going to say this, and this might be the most inspiring thing I've ever said on this show. The only thing today that is superior to you is the person you will be tomorrow. Say that one more time. The only thing in America or on this world that is superior to you today is the person you will be tomorrow. May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. Before I leave, let me give you the universal greeting of the coffee beans.
How you doing? I woke up. Everybody else, because I woke up. That's how I look at it. You all had a chance until I woke up. Today's mine. That's just what it is.
I'm going to say one more time. Tracina, hydrate, elevate, self-love and self-care. I love y'all. Have a beautiful day on purpose. Y'all are better than them. One more time, ladies and gentlemen. The only thing in this world, in this country, that is superior to you today is the person you will be tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain, and this has been one incredibly wild-ass episode of The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. You matter to me. This show is it is what it is because of you. I love you. I am proud of you. I see you for who you are and who you will be. I do that every day. With love in my heart, I say this. With peace on my mind, I give this. Damn, he fine. Shit, girl. Every day he just get fine and more fine. Just a tad bit of hair grease. I see y'all in the morning. Truthful Thursday. Love y'all. Be safe. Peace.